building generational wealth through real estate. Andrew Enofe, founder and CEO of Golden Gate Investments, Ontario, Canada, shares insight on empowering Nigerians and beyond. Welcome to Brand Mara's Online TV. Today, we are excited to bring you an exclusive interview with Andrew Enofe, a real estate broker, mortgage agent, and investor. As the driving force behind Golden Gate Investments, Enofe shares his expertise on building wealth through real estate, empowering Nigerians and beyond, from investing in property to navigating immigration. Enofe discusses the company's 4 key opportunities and how you can achieve financial stability and long-term success. Don't miss this insightful conversation on Brand Mara's Online TV. I'm yours, Blessed Gomebali, founder, Brand Mara's Online TV. Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Enofe.
Good afternoon. How you doing, man?
I'm good. For a long time, we've been trying to track your particular interview. And can you really imagine that was a beautiful investors breakfast meeting you had after? Congratulations. Thanks for calling. Thank you very much. So pick one. Want to understand the opportunities that are there for the Canadians, to really, the Nigerian and the Nigerian Canadians, to really invest in these investments. What is it on yours?
Amazing. Are you talking about the Nigerians or the Canadian?
The Nigerians who you want them to invest into these real estate.
So we have 4 segments for investment opportunities. First investment opportunity is the private funds. What does this mean? The private fund is a pool of funds where we'll put investors' funds together and loan it to homeowners or people that want to buy new property, or people that owns property, they want to consolidate, they have a lot of debt, they want to make it one, or people that need funds for renovations, right? So we help them put the funds together and we loan this money to them with interest. And the fund is secured against real property, real estate. So then the fund is secured against real estate, they pay us interest after a year, we'll then refinance the property, they pay us our money back. And also we have another opportunity for those that have the money that want to buy property in Canada. We can help them buy the streets in Canada, and we also help them manage the property, right? I'm a real estate broker, a mortgage agent, and investor. So we know the markets. And we have another investment platform whereby we could pool of funds together where we'll buy apartment buildings, condominium, right? Then we have a share of this property. The investors put the funds together in a pool. We share the responsibility of the firms, and we share profits. And lastly, we also have a pathway to Canada for those that are seeking immigration to Canada to have their family come reside here. We also help them through our pathway, but you have to invest a minimum match with us. Then pathway is just an add-on to the investments.
Okay, considering the factors like markets, trends, and economic conditions, how do you assess the potential for growth on some of the estates?
Well, as I mentioned, we have a very robust underwriting process in place. Before we give us funds, we have to do our due diligence. We have to do an appraisal. I'm a real estate agent, understand real estate. So I have to do analysis, comparables, right? And we give loan to the minimal risk, right? So like the bank, they have a sliding scale. They have areas that they give loan and areas that don't give loan. So we have our underwriting process in place to actually help us protect us and also protect our investors' money. So we don't just dish out money to home buyer or borrowers. And what also makes us unique, we are 360 of real estate. What it simply means is that we help them buy the property most of the time. We help them get the finance, and if they need the mortgage, second mortgage, we give them a second mortgage. And then we come back again, help them refinance the property so that they can get the funds or the money they need to pay off the second mortgage.
Oh, interesting. I want to really ask, what really inspired this book? Because this is a very big, huge investment. What's his inspiration behind this?
Okay. As a first generation immigrant myself, I came to Canada when I was 17, bought my first home at the age of 19. I've seen there was a lot of opportunity in Canada, but with big dreams and limited resources became very challenging, right? I got my first home after them. I was introduced to this private lending, second mortgage. I bought my second property. Then bought a third property, took the second mortgage, refinanced and whatnot. And the demand is growing year after year. And you see, most people in our community go to other communities to get this money. Uh, we don't really have a private lender in our community or a private finance that can not only help us build our community, also help us develop our community, right? We need people in our community so that the funds can stay in their community, right? So we can help sponsor programs, events, and do charitable work within our community that also help people build generational wealth, right? Because we need to build generational wealth. 99% of the wealthy people today got rich through real estate. So if you really want true wealth, long-lasting wealth, and lead generational wealth, you have to invest in real estate, directly or indirect.
A lot of beautiful testimonials today at the effects. What do you think, or what stands out a Golden Gates investment?
Well, as earlier mentioned, Golden Gates is not just the private lending company. It's a 360 real estate. Whenever we like 360 real estate is, we look for the property for most of our clients. We help them with getting the finance for the property, and we also help them with the second mortgage for those that need second mortgage. And then we also help them parts of the second mortgage into the regular institution, A banks or those that could not go to the A bank, to the V bank. So for us, we handhold you through the process. We don't just give you the money and hope you fail, or we just give you the money and say, figure it out. We go through the process with you and make sure that we'll take you run through the 360.
What stands you out as a person?
Exactly. What's standing me out? Character, integrity, a man of my words. You can hear from others that have actually handled this investment with. I have a lot of my money in the private mortgage, right? So I'm not just coming out to say, oh, let me start a business that I don't know, the business that I'm not fast in, right? I have a lot of my money in there. I have the education. I'm a mortgage agent, so I have the qualification to do this. I'm a real estate broker. I know about the property market. And also, we've been dealing in private mortgages in the past with our funds. It's not new to us. We are just expanding because we've reached the capacity of our personal funds. But if we can do it for ourselves, now we're taking investors' funds to help investors invest their money. This is what we've done ourselves, and this is what we're still doing, right? We're not just testing the water.
Talking about slogan and tagline, what line do you want to give to Golden Gate Investments? What is the tagline like?
Well, the tagline, you can figure out my for us.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so what's the vision? Your vision statement or your mission statement?
The vision is help people build generational wealth through real secure investment in real estate, right? How do we do that? We try to get we focus on Africa, America, blacks and whatnot to get us from the poverty level through financial literacy, through owning properties, right? So that we all can be rich, right? And the easiest and fastest way to do that is through real estate. Why invest in something else? Invest in real estate. This is where the true riches and wealth building power potential is.
Now, if one does not invest in real estate, what do you advise one to do?
Invest in real estate.
So it must be real estate.
Invest in real estate, right? Because, listen, we are sitting here now. We are sitting on a property. What do we call this? What is it called? It's real estate. So if you are going to see a doctor tomorrow, for example, you need real estate. The kids goes to school, they need real estate. So why don't you invest in an investment where you live in every day, right? You don't live in this cock.
Exactly.
You don't live in chairs. You live in real estate. You go home, you speak, that's real estate. You want to go to the movie theater and watch a movie? So everything around us is real estate. And remember, lands is limited. There are no more lands, right? You cannot create or build more lands. I can create more shares, right? I can create more stock, but you cannot create more land, right? It's limited. So that's why you have to invest in real estate.
In all of these, how can you describe success?
Well, success for me is not about having a lot of money, which I do. It's about how many lives you're able to impact, how many people you've be able to show the way, how many people you've been able to bring to a certain standard and level like you. So that's why we, the Enofe Real Estate and the Golden Goats, we give out a lot of seminars, workshop, educating our people, telling them this is possible. If I can do it, being a 17 years old and born my first child at 19, as an immigrant, first generation immigrant, and became very successful the way I come today, you can do it. There's no reason, there's no but or if. There's no excuse, right? You have to follow the right path. You have to listen to those that are doing it, not those that are preaching about doing it. You have to follow those and listen to us that have done it, that have the experience, that have the education, and that can show proof of what we've accomplished.
Okay, on the final notes, being a young migrant that came into this country, and
What was the young immigrant?
you say you're 17. I was 71 when I came. When you came, so my question now, or my statement is, what advice do you have for the young ones coming in? You know, especially the Nigerians, talking about the Africa, the black community, especially the African Nigerians coming into Canada. What's your advice for them in terms of stability and
You see, follow your passion, follow your vision, follow your dream. Sometimes it's difficult, very challenging, because we're black, with Africa, the system is difficult, different, right? And most times the system does not favor us, right? Also part of our problem because there's no unity amongst us, right? Like other community, they have strong bonds, strong unity. They invest in their community. They invest in their people. They do business with their people. So, for example, you are into the media space, right? We should invest in you. We should give you more promotion so that you can grow your business. Everybody cannot be a real estate agent or a mortgage broker, right? It's not everybody that has passion for it. But you have to look for what Canada is a growing economy, right? There's a lot of opportunities, numerous opportunities you can tap into. But the challenge we're having is that people are looking for the quickest way. Like, it amused me when everybody comes, they want to do PSW. Come on, go to school, get some education, right? You have to, they said if you do the easier thing, life will be hard. If you do the hard, difficult things, yeah, life will be easy. You want the easiest way, right? You want quick. Real estate is not another life, right? It takes time, it takes process. It takes years for you to reap. Like, for example, as I earlier said, I bought my first home, but I was still living in the rental property. You see, because I knew I couldn't afford it. But the tenant was paying the rent.
they just invest on?
So most of us, for example, what we'll do, we'll say, oh, it's my house. I'm not going to live there. No, you have to have an investor mindset. You have to position yourself that, okay, this is building me wealth, right? This is building me wealth. Let me build what costs before I start living in a house of $2 million that I know I cannot afford, right? So follow your passion. Look for what is possible, what is visible. There's a lot of opportunity in Canada. If I can do it, as an immigrant, I came at the age of 17, right? First generation immigrant. There's no way, there's no excuse, right? Because when we came to Canada over 20 something years ago, Canada was not the way it was right now. We have a lot of immigrants right now. There are more opportunities right now, right? For those that are coming today. So there's no excuse for you or for anyone not to be successful, right? If I can do it, that, oh, there were no parents' wealth transferred or family weight or family name, you can create your own family name, right? So most of us were not born silver spoon if we created one for ourselves. So anybody can do it, and you can do it too.
Yeah, Brand Matters wants to actually ask you, how do you rest? That's our final question because I think you work let's say 360 degrees and up. How do you relax? The challenge and you worry.
Amazing. Well, I do traveling a lot, and I do travel a lot, right? But I work a lot because this is the earlier stage, not earlier stage. I'm young. I'm a young man. I have the energy now. I want to work in my money so that I will not do the work I'm supposed to do in my morning in my evening. Right? Yes, I work a lot, I will do odd hours, stay in the office, make sure the project is completed and done when we pick up the project. But it's just for a matter of time. Once the foundation is set, the rest become history. What else should I do? Stay home, watch TV? Right? Is either you are among those that is being watched on TV, or you are the one watching other people. I'd rather be the one being watched than sitting at home watching other people, right? So that's why I work hard, right? I want to be able to say, oh, I want this car this year, and then go drive the car, right? I want to say, okay, I want to go on this vacation this year and do it, right? You have to work hard. There's a lot of money to be made, but people just give too many excuses not to. It's challenging, it's difficult. You have to give up away a lot of stuff, make a lot of sacrifice, but it's worth it, right? It's worth it. Just a quick, a closing remark. I met a lady, she's 65. She have to wake up 6 o'clock, go to the factory and work. I feel bad for her, right? Our life is based on the decisions we make, right? The decisions we make and discipline that we apply to our life. Yes, people might have different arguments that, oh, it's not a cost of ours. I understand. But what I'm telling you, you can do it, right? It is results or reasons. Reasons does not count. It is result that counts. So at the end of the day, it's your results that count. And it is possible, you can do it and can be done. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having this chat with you. That's been wonderful. Amazing. Is it 30 minutes? Will I say?
Amazing. Thank you for having us.
And this point will also quickly presents the magazine where your advertisers at the back of the. On behalf of Brand Motors Magazine, I present you the notice.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Amazing. I think we should be showing myself.
Wow. Thank you for watching this insightful interview with Andrew Enofe. We hope you gain valuable insight into building generational wealth through real estates. And of course, Have Golden Gate Investments is connecting Nigeria's investors to high growth Canadian property opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe to Brand Matters Online TV for more inspiring interviews. Until next time, stay informed, stay inspired. I am yours, Blessing, founder Brand Matters Online TV. Thank you.